Good morning. Thank you for coming to class today, see the debates. I'm Patrick Hicks. I'm on the negative side for assault weapons ban, and for good reason. So we'll start with some of the things that my opponents have brought up. Crystalline talked a little bit about the 94 ban, had lots of flaws. You know, my opponent agrees, it had lots of flaws. So what's saying that the new one's not going to have lots of flaws? They already have very many similarities. So the 94 ban, actually, when it came into place, you were grandfathered in with weapons before, like they said, and they mentioned that there was background checks on it. There was background checks on the 94 also. They were tracking people then too. You had to register it. It was still in your name. You could transfer it. Same rules that apply to the 2013 that they're trying to push right now. She failed to mention some other restrictions on the weapons under the assault weapons ban. So the old one, you had to have at least 2 of these things, which would be a pistol grip, forward grip, folding ability, telescoping, detachable stock. She failed to mention that, which these things can be very beneficial in many cases, like hunting, sportsmanship. Assault weapons are actually used for several different sporting events. In the South, it's very popular with shooting hogs. Because there's lots of brush, and you kind of have to shoot them a couple more times. They're pretty thick. They keep moving. If you've ever seen a hog, you understand. There's also several other competitions like 3-disc shot, where they shoot 3 discs at the same time, and you have to shoot all 3 at the same time. So for accuracy, competitiveness. So there definitely is reasons out there for this. So, let's see. I'm not really sure where they were pointing to at the beginning of this, if they're just pointing to go behind the assault weapon ban of 2013, or if they're trying to change it, because honestly it is very, very similar to the 94. The differences are they changed it from semi-automatic rifles now may only have 1 of these to be classified. So if it has a pistol grip, it's an assault weapon. If it has telescoping, like sighting for hunting, that's an assault weapon. Detachable stock. Some of these things can be very effective for hunting. Alright, so a few of the reasons why assault weapons are available and easy to use. They're very easy to operate. For hunting, they're very easy to move. They do not wear as much as, say, a rifle. So outdooring, it makes it great for backpacking. Hunting in the deep, going out for several days at a time. So they're very accurate. So easily movable, very accurate. So a deer hops out in front of you. I have 10 feet of space. An assault weapon is going to be much more accurate and reliable at shooting. 10 feet away, using a rifle, it's a little harder. So there's recreational use, competitive use. Now, let me bring a couple more things. Also, when Isabel brought up the Colorado shooting with AR-15, where Adam Lanza was using an AR-15 when he shot at the Sandy Hook, and then it jammed. She failed to mention that he switched to a shotgun after that, and then continued his rampage. So what's saying, him having 2 pistols, a pistol and a shotgun, several clips on him, there's no difference. Assault weapon is not any more worse. An assault weapon is as bad as the person that is holding it. That's what it comes down to. Regardless of, that it's easier to kill, or, whatever you can say about that, it still comes down to the person choosing to do this. So, we may not be able to keep, weapons out of the hands of crazy, but by keeping assault weapons, we can make it, a little more easy for cops to fight back, for home defenses. There's been several cases, so. Let's see. Here, I'll throw out a couple facts. So the first year after the assault weapon ban ended in 2004, murders declined by 3.6%, violent crime by 1.7%. decade-long study of 84 mass public shootings found that pistols were used 60% of the time. So, I mean, banning assault weapons isn't going to stop mass shootings. I mean, in any way. Okay. Only 1% of police officers are murdered with assault weapons. They're twice as likely to be shot with their own handgun. Okay, so even in Norway and Austria, they've implemented gun programs, which I don't think they really brought up, which if I was on that side, I would be bringing it up. But I'm on the other side, so I'm going to bring it up and tell you what the flaws are with that. Australia never had gun rights in the Bill of Rights like we do. It's not protected by their constitution in any way, so it's much easier to give up. Second, they also have much less assault weapons than us. They have under 1 million. We have several million. They also did a buyback program when they originally did it. The U.S. could not afford that. They bought back 1/6 of the weapons. So, and that was roughly like 650,000. If we bought back 1/6 of the weapons, that would be over 1 million weapons. Over 1 million weapons. So what? $100 a weapon? So that's $100 million right there. I mean, and that's not a price that you would pay for it. So, also they brought up some facts. 80% of weapons that are used in mass shootings are bought legally. Yeah, that includes handguns and rifles. They didn't mention that. Like, those are bought legally. And whether weapons are bought legally or not, regardless, there's going to be illegal weapons being moved through the country. We're not like Australia. We're not an island. We have borders. We have Mexico. We have Canada. I mean, it's going to be a lot harder for us to implement a plan like that. And when it comes back to what I'm saying from before is, it's not the assault weapon that is the murderer. It is the person. So by him having an assault weapon or a handgun, it's not going to make a difference. Mass shootings are still going to happen, and we're still going to have crazy people. Again.